Yo, what's the vibe, YouTube? It's your boy Zebo, 708. I'm bringing you two more great fragrances. This is a house that I kind of became aware of by watching somebody else's channel, and it was highly recommended. However, the one particular one that I was, interested in, I didn't get right off the bat because I thought that one of these, which was a bundle, I thought one of these was actually the one that I was searching for. So after discovering that I ordered the bundle and the one that I was actually looking for wasn't in the bundle, I had to reroute and order the one that I was actually searching for. Clear mistake. However, in that mistake, I found a gem, and I'm gonna bring to you both of them, which I find are excellent pieces. Like, these fragrances are something to boast about. So without further ado, the first one is L'Oriental fragrance, Night de Paris Fiori. That's the first one. The second one is Night de Paris Intenso. So I'll start with Fiori, which was the one that I actually thought that I was looking for, and mistaken this for the one that I was looking for, which was completely different. However, let's start. We'll go with, I got this thing around it, which I think it's pretty neat. As you can see, it's already halfway off because I had taken it off. So I did a short with these fragrances, and I intended to do a full or semi-full review. This comes right off. And let's check the inside out. Flip up. That's nice. That's nice. And that sits inside. So with this particular one, they give you a sample. And this sample is gold. Night de Paris gold. It's pretty decent too. So, I'm gonna close this, put that to the side. Real slick bottle. Real slick bottle. Got the handle at the top. Very heavy, thick glass. Label at the bottom. It's almost see-through. At the bottom, you can kind of see through it. Heavy bottle. Nice little cap. Click on. It holds a little bit, but I wouldn't be yanking on the top. So, this is the one that I thought was Milano. I was actually trying to order Milano, and I noticed that this wasn't it, and didn't have much, expectation for it, because like I said, I saw Milano on someone else's review. So this was just basically a blind buy. Like, I knew nothing about this. I wore this maybe once so far. I wore it once. And right off the bat, potent, very powerful, very strong. It's one of those fragrances that is soft. It could be unisex, It's soft, floral, but it's like a powerful soft. Like you definitely know that you're wearing it. And it's unmistakably one of those fragrances where from the get-go, from the first spray, you smelling it. Would I overspray? No. No, I definitely would not overspray, because this is one of those ones that it is so strong and powerful that you don't need to overspray. And it's a beautiful smell. Very beautiful. It's unisex, but it still have a hint of masculinity. But it's just one of those smells that's just beautiful. It just smells so good. So with this one, like I told you, you all before, I'm not really particularly into compliments, or, I don't really wear fragrances for compliments. And I believe that most compliments are subtle. And what I mean by that is, when someone is smelling your fragrance. It's not, it doesn't have to be, somebody have to vocalize or tell you, hey, you smell good. You know from the vibe, from the connection, from the body language, that somebody's either trying to smell you or trying to identify where the smell is coming from. This was one of those ones that the entire day that I wore it, I noticed the connection that it was bringing. It was something that I had to take notice of, because I wasn't paying attention to it, but I did notice it and was like, man, it was this. Now the notes, I'll break down the notes in this. It's, let's see. It's an amber floral elixir. And let's get to the nitty gritty of it. Top notes, saffron. Middle notes, jasmine, moss, caramel. And base notes, ambroxan, musk, and white cedar extract. I sense the saffron and the jasmine, and maybe the ambroxan, but it's a well blend. It's one of those real smooth, just a relaxing and calm smell that just sits on you. It don't jump out and grab and be aggressive. It's just smooth and it just sits. It's a conversational piece. It speaks well to people. This is one of those ones that it sits well. It pulls people in. It wasn't what I was looking for, but I'm definitely glad that I grabbed it. Before I put it up, let me show you guys the atomizer. Pretty smooth atomizer, real smooth. And it has a nice spray. It's not one of those ones that just get all over the place. Fiori, Night de Paris. Now, let's skip over to Night de Paris, Intenso. Again, got that box indenture. Look like metallic in there. We also have let's get this open. Now this is one of the ones that I wanted. This is one of the ones that I actually selected, and it got great reviews. So this one and Milano were the ones that I actually was looking for because of the reviews that I had, been given on them, which I'll take the word of the individual that was reviewing it. He always, points you in the right direction. But this one, it's kind of different from Fiori because it's almost like you don't know that it's on you. Like when you first spray, yeah, you acknowledge that, you spraying it and you smell it out as initial blast, but as it sit on you, you don't really notice it. And there was times throughout the day where I thought that it was gone. It wasn't on me. Every now and then I'll get a whiff, depending on, what I'm doing or how I'm moving, I will get a whiff of it. But for the most part, I thought that it was gone until I had someone come and tell me that, it smelled really good. But throughout the day and before that, I thought that, it's one of those ones that's just on you. And I think it's more so for the people that's around you. It's one of them crowd pleasers. It's one of those ones that it touch people outside of you, and you don't get as much fulfillment from smelling it than other people. It's one of them ones that it just, man, it grabs people around you. Because like I said, I almost felt like it wasn't even on. It had me thinking that I was thinking, man, this is not it. I was reevaluating my man's word when he spoke highly of this one. I was like, oh man, this bus here, this ain't getting it. This ain't what it is. It definitely ain't no vibe. But I had to realize that this particular fragrance is one of those ones that it's a crowd pleaser. People will get way more enjoyment from this and just smelling it than you. And that goes to say, about its projection, because it doesn't sit close to the skin. It spreads out, so I came back and then I decided, all right, I'm gonna give it another day, because I really wasn't too satisfied with, its performance the first day. I wore it again the next day, and I put, a little more on. And that day, I smelled it throughout the whole day. It didn't fade. It stayed. It projected. It performed well. And it lasted the whole day. So I'm glad that I grabbed this one too, because I'm learning that this house is, like I told you, I grabbed Milano too, which I'll be reviewing that. I just have to wear that one. I haven't worn it yet. But these are sleepers. These are These are not many people talking about them, but they perform well. And you know, they're not that expensive. You can find them for 30 bucks, 35 bucks. You're not gonna break the bank. But this house, this line, Night de Paris, I'm gonna be checking into a couple more. I got my eyes on a couple more. I kind of liked it the way that the gold smell. So I'm gonna be checking into a couple more of these. I'm gonna give you the note breakdown on this one, just like I did with the last one. So the top notes is mandarin orange, Italian lemon, black currant, and white amber. Middle note, floral bouquet, lang lang, and violet. Base note, dry wood, white musk, white sandalwood, and patchouli. Now, it's kind of a mixture. The blend is so perfect that you pretty much definitely smell the mandarin orange, the white amber, floral bouquet, and the patchouli. The mixture of those are like the calling card for this particular fragrance. Beautiful. This line is one of those lines that it's like an art. It's like, man, like they created the right scent profile. These are beautiful, man. These are ones that I definitely will just put on and walk around, man, and really enjoy wearing these. So if you haven't, you know, if you haven't added these to your collection, but you've seen them, do your own research on them. You know, look around. Like I said, they're budget friendly, 30, 35 bucks, but the smell is like expensive. Like you really gonna enjoy them. Well, I did, you know, so someone put me up on them. I'm just putting you up on them. Look into them, check them out, wham, vibe with them. And who knows, you might buy more of them. But that's the end of this video. I'd like to thank you for watching my video. Like and subscribe. Keep checking on me. Like I said, I had the Milano coming next. I'll be reviewing that one. I just have to wear it. But I'm out. Zebo 708. Peace.